Alright guys, welcome back to the Lichess titled arena. We're going to have to see who we're going to be watching today. We've got a lot of these top names. Sindarov again. Ooh, let's look at Sindarov. I put Sindarov in my Prodigies video. I made like a quick video. I thought it might do a little bit better on YouTube, but maybe one day. About, yeah, some Prodigies. And Sindarov is not somebody that people are thinking of immediately. You know, you go to the Indian Prodigies or some other names, but there's been a lot of sneaky traffic. I have a feeling Kramnik is going to be very, very mad in the years to come with all this talent. He's going to be losing a lot of games and a lot of brain cells being mad about it. But regardless, oh, we're watching Sindarov Mutt D Pro, actually Manchester United Pro per Jerry Chess Network, our buddy. Yeah, it's Minh, recent GM, fairly recent, not so recent. Ooh, E6. Oh, there's some lines where E6 just decimates you. You get this with check now. Yeah, that's what that one means, yeah. Per Jerry, I never would have figured that out. Okay, you don't have to worry about these checks. Queen is going to defend bishop e6, which looks really weird, right? This feels like some kind of Caro-Kann line. Man, I just looked right over. This blue jay is staring me right in the eyes, I swear to God. Got all these birds outside. It's surprisingly warm. It's January 27th, but it feels like April 27th. The lore, yeah. It's always good to have some lore, right? Try to keep these things as enticing as possible. I do my best. When I'm not being, distracted by birds or something. When the ADD not getting me. Oh man, you gotta play d4? That seems weird. It seems like d4 was gonna cut off some coordination here. Ah, now you're just, no way you're getting these 3 pawns, right? This has gotta be a win for white. Yep. Oh, black resigns. What a... Oh, okay, well, black is also down the time. I was gonna say pretty respectful, but his first game, why waste the moves on your clock? Okay, we'll stick with Mutt Pro here. I'm gonna close my other tabs. I could show you guys the arena once again real quick. Drop my camera off. The beginning is always pretty funny. Yeah, the beginning's always kind of funny where you get accounts like this. Ooh, I've played this guy before. Yeah, and Tamo Jerry's actually been up there a good amount as well. But yeah, you get like random FMs and a whole bunch of kind of shenanigans to start. People that you aren't going to be seeing up there in the next, I don't know, hour and 56 minutes plus. But regardless, yeah, we'll be watching this one the full way through. Sometimes I just do the end. Just the money part of the match that everybody's looking for. But you could always fast forward if that's what you're into. Okay, e6 vacated, used for the knight. Very interesting how these players will do this type of stuff. Connected passer, always being blockaded. This is technically a blockader right now already. Okay, there was a Berserk game. Ricky Rich, Indonesia. Min's got to be... Oh, there were several disconnections right there. I feel like Minh is kind of being saved by slightly worse internet. It's Vietnam internet, not typically great. Not one of these ones that you want to be playing against on Lichess, but Indonesia, oh my god, it's even worse. And I think this played a factor in this game. Yeah, that was a berserk game. That was especially a berserk game. That was a little bit sloppy. But getting the dub, that's what's important. A 3-point win. Minh's probably in first, right? Got Chicago there. This young Russian IM that absolutely crushed me the other day. Absolutely dominated me. And then I see the IM title on him the next day or days later, and I was like, okay, feel less bad. Yeah, Lichess is so cool how these guys they're out there. They are in the player pool. And if your ratings are there, yeah. Ever variant or time control, you'll see these guys. Okay, Queen Exchange, yep. White says I'm fine with that. Black is gotta be pretty solid here though. Realistically, pretty much even. No bishop pair on either side. Imbalances here and here. Okay, we've got a passer now. What do? You don't want to take and let white gang up on this pawn. Okay, passer, but it's sort of awkward. I mean, you're defending it this way. Not able to defend it this way. Okay, attack a rook and attack the pawn twice. So nice find there, and then this pawn can run, right? You can't take with the rook because there's a knight for it. It's like, wait, what's going on here? Dark squares, king and rook, knight jumping to a light square. Next thing you know, there's no takes back, and it's like, oh, yep, there was a fork there. There's forks. These guys aren't missing that. 1400s in chat are missing that, but yeah, color complexes so important. Especially at the end of these games. You're just down 2 pawns. Knight is scary. Just throw some checks. Oh, both ways, yeah. Oh. White had so much time to sniff out knight e1 there. Now your only hope is the checks. Huh? Okay, this is actually doable. The knight's not the worst piece. You just have to be working on pre-moving 2 different things. And more importantly, your king. The king's the one that needs to be moving. Okay, the queen is winning. It is much easier to play the queen, obviously. But there's always checks, and then the next thing you know, you put your queen here, and boom, 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 boom. I don't want you in my room, Mr. Knight. The scary knight, yeah. Knight versus queen, this is bullet chess. Anything is liable to happen. Okay, normal stuff. I don't recognize his account. French IM, maybe I can pull it up on the other page and let you guys know who this guy is, or this person. Also get a grip of what's going on at the top. We've got Chicago in first. And then, yeah, some other Bortnik's brother, Parvayan, who Kramnik was accusing the other day. Parvayan is literally in the top 10 in this tournament, like, every time. And is not winning every game. You know, he's not... I've never even thought once, but at the Kramnik School of Statistics, Parvayan, cheater, apparently. Or allegedly, at least. I'm tweeting about it. Okay, but yes, to find out who this guy is, he's in 38th, okay. I've got to scroll back a little bit. Next thing you know, this guy is not going to have the name on the profile. Yeah, they don't. Okay. They're on Crestbrook Chess Club and Chicago's team, so very likely a Russian player here. French flag, though. So you gotta wonder. But yeah, we'll never know. It's one of those things about Lichess. There's a blog post here, and it basically says, yeah, you want to know who these people are, but who are you, and why do you deserve that? We should be able to be anonymous. Whoa, you got a sack there, okay. But once again, one of these two bishops. Oh, and you've got a lot more time here. So white's, yeah. White's better, but you just can never take. Don't take. Yeah, that was a strategic move by black there. You're just gonna win on the clock. This is criminal how this happens. Oh no. Yeah, just put your bishop on all these squares that you think the knight will take. No! Oh man. Oh, why didn't you move the knight back? Maybe there's concern about 50 moves. And you could just get flying, just flying. Okay. Draw deserved. Draw deserved. Okay, Minh is in 46, so I'm gonna flip to, let's flip to Toivo. In first, 20 points. Rookenstein says Toivo is number one. I agree. And he was number one in the titled warm-up at the beginning. I don't think they played the whole thing. Probably just, playing it like the warm-up that it is. One of the title players that gets to jump in here. You save your ammo. Oh, jeez. That is such a nice Greek gift. Obviously, with the knight coming back in return. Whoa, that looks scary. Yeah, you're going directly after these dark squares. Take, and then this is a threat. Okay, lock this down, and now the rook is gonna come here. There's always ways to defend. This is defended. Okay. Yeah, black just says I no longer want to play this position. I've had it. Yeah, maybe there's something forced here though. Or very likely, yeah. Or just, yeah, you're just up a billion. Okay. Let's stay with Toivo. Obviously playing pretty dang well today. Caught some of their games in the warm-up. Whoa, I was thinking there might have been something spicy. Takes with check, but nothing coming from that. Not a classical game. Can't be going for you just want to play solidly and quickly. You don't want to play the most complicated thing. Next thing you know, you're not playing something very sound, and yeah, just play solidly. Just be solid. Okay, drop a pawn. Ah, that's a way to hold this pawn. And pick up a pawn. Okay. Complications, though. Back ranks. Pinned. Alright. Okay, no taking? No, okay. Yeah, this is about drawn. This is drawn anyway, so you can take, and then clocks are even. Toivo is on a streak, so you'll get 2 points. 2 points for a draw. You can't take this. Yeah, now it's just this bishop moves around. I wonder. No, you can't take this. It's gonna be something forced to kick you off, and you're losing an endgame. Oh, geez, though, yeah. Yeah, the king gets forced away. Wow, this was not what to go for. Oh, the nerves, too, of being in first. And somehow you weirdly still have chances. Oh, no, it's... Ah, okay. Yeah, that was too tough. And the clock situation. The fact that he was holding for that long was remarkable. Okay, Toivo in second now. I'll keep my eyes on the top page. If anything crazy happens, I'll be on it. But like I was saying, the beginning of these arenas, even just now after 15 minutes, it went from a bunch of FMs, a bunch of people you never heard of, unrecognizable names or unrecognized names, to like just all these GMs and IMs that we see basically every time we watch these events. Wow, okay, this is a name I don't recognize. Shamanov is playing. Alexander Shamanov. I've heard Rosen talk about, because Rosen was a Webster guy, and Webster is one of these big chess universities. Okay, quick-ish draw, 29 moves. Opposite bishop endgame, known draw. Oh, now we get Chicago. Okay, and the draw kicked him into first, so that was a good move. But Shamanov playing account titled Multi Brendavi. Okay. Yeah, it is definitely cool to see all these top players, but all these new players as well. You know, people that you aren't so used to seeing in here. And of course, no Magnus sightings. It has been since the whole chess.com Chess24 merger that they said, no Magnus, you're a bad boy. No Lichess for you. Okay, what do you can't really take here? Some counter threat. Ah, there's a way to bail out, defend. Yeah, now there's concern. Now there's grave concern. Chicago's so fast. He's just a nightmare to play. Yeah, where to go? Knight just goes back. Yeah, this is resignable. Chicago's got too much time. He's got a knight. Oh, more and more material is just gonna come off. Big old fork. Right as I say that. Somehow the clocks are relatively even. But you've got no hope on the position. Rook d2 looked good, but picking up a pawn as well is just fine. Yeah, don't pin your queen to your king. A final attack, somehow holding on for dear life. Oh, oh my God, he's actually got him. What? Somebody in the chat likes that. You know, Chicago on stream right now is losing his brain. Yeah, he is streaming too. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, it's so criminal though. It's just one of these funny things about Bullet where I do the same thing. You just kind of check out, you're winning, and then you just accept in your brain that you've already won, and then you lose to one pawn on the board. That's that's bananas. Okay, that was now scary. I guess it didn't quite work. Okay. Yeah, a lot of targets. Yeah, this is resignable now. Yep, okay. I went wrong very quickly. Wow. Yeah, Toivo playing super well. Just getting hit by a big old fork. Computer probably would have been giving up a queen there. And in Bullet, giving up a queen is not the end of the world. You know, it's the clocks that dictate the situation. Material is relative, I guess you could say. There's some material to time equation where How much is the queen worth if, you know, we only have this much time left? Something like that. Inverted scuba. Why not rook d2? Yeah, I'm not 100% why that wasn't played. They just went for pawns. If I'm now mistaking that scenario, I'm a little behind on chats. So let me keep the chat open. I'm gonna keep the chat open and the Lichess the top page open. Yeah, this has been a good event so far. Some weird games, some solid games, some some shenanigans, yeah. And now scary things are happening. It looks like you have some grave attack here, but not really. That looked like you had some grave attack here, and that was stomped out, but you have a bajillion pieces. You just have every piece right here. A rook bearing down, queens. Yeah, no resource. The square's defended, of course. Wow, just look at all these pieces. Coordination and defender, and then another bishop pair, both aggressive. King position was loose though. That was just strange. Something you're basically only going to see in Bullet. And Blitz, I guess. Or some really sloppy rapid. Some no increment rapid or something. Okay, I like this position. Yeah, I feel like I would have the inclination to play c4, but the way these guys don't overextend is like the best thing to pick up on. Okay, queen stay on. Can't even take here, obviously. Queen stay on for now? No, this queen's centralized. I mean, why would you want to give this away? They're going to take a draw? Okay. Toivo is into a second now. But the draw moved him up. 30 points at the top. Oh, Nihal Sarin is sneaking in. This Nizzy player, do we know who this is? Nitzen Steinberg. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen this name before. Not somebody that plays every time, though. I don't quite remember. Sometimes these players will come out for particular arenas. Like, David Navarra will play the 960 ones. Good old David Navarra. He's replied to me before. And he joined, well, he didn't join the team, but I told him about our 3-check study. Because it was some 3-check post that I commented on, and he responded. And then I told him to like the study, and I went, and he was lurking, and it went up a like. So I've convinced myself that he liked the study, which is very possible. Okay, there was a mate threat there. You know, you move the rook, and boom, the next thing you know, you're just getting mated by a pawn and a rook. The stockfish pawn. Okay, you're really lucky you could take this. If the king was here, you would have been losing the rook or getting mated. Yeah, so player pool influenced by like time control, maybe money. Typically it's 500 bucks. It's the top prize. Pawn with check. Whoa. Okay, you can defend. How about picking this up, pushing, playing this, then you gotta play here. That's gotta be a win for black, right? Oh, it's weird. Yeah, very lucky. Another lucky Toivo. Okay, we can take a look at the top as he's gonna play Sindarov. I want to take a look at Nihal. This guy says, who's Angelito? It's Terry Renato. He used to be IM, or he used to be Terry R2. He used to also be still an IM. What was that? Yeah, you're just dead. We're just lost. Okay. Yeah, it used to be Terry R2, and then there was some situation. I brought this up with Andrew Tang, because I mentioned the Terry R2 thing, and he was like, Well, he was throwing games to, I think it was Josem. Uh, they're both from Peru, and there's one point where they were playing these arenas, but throwing games to each other in some way that was gonna, like, I don't know. Ooh, this is a fun move. In some way that was gonna benefit them, and then they were both banned at one point, but are sent back. Wow, fun tension. I feel like these guys just do that for the pure shits and gigs. No, not quite. But the way that they leave the tension and they're not always just capturing right away, like your brain would be telling you to. It's just very nice. F5 was the start of that. Yeah, it's just about all undermining pawn structures. Then the next thing you know, you're asking, hey, you know, just taking, and there's ways to scoop these pawns up. Undermine a pawn structure is the name of the game. Okay, now this is really scary. Your queen is basically babysitting. So this is some interference. We go back. Whoa, you can take here? How about takes? Yeah, queen h6. Wow. Oh, you can just take. Oh man, this is even forced. Oh wow, what? FM just got Nihal Sarin right there. FM getting GM'd. Yeah, and just like that, Nihal into first. That's why I wanted to scoot over. Wow. There's going to be a lot of quality games in this one. Especially early on. That's typically when you get the most quality games. I'm wondering if Toivo was kind of burning out those last couple games. Ooh, this is fun. I was thinking maybe just e6, but why not? Just have your pawns completely unimpacted. Yeah, try to get this bishop activated. You're just biting on a rock here. These pawns are concerning, right? Potentially. Rook's behind. I'm thinking of some sort of pushing, but okay, take a rook off. More pieces off, the more technical this one's gonna get. Board is pretty closed up though, right? Kind of a tall pawn bishop. Hi Barry. Yeah, your brain might be confused. The chess newbies, beware. But welcome, good to have you. We appreciate our lurkers. Everyone hang today. Kooky up in here. What up, Kooky? Kooky still here. Yeah, I wanted to get this pawn off for safety reasons. Alright, how to defend this? Your passer. Their passer. Okay, time for some spicy checks. Maybe I can pin you? No, you gotta sit there and defend, yeah. Ooh, a big interference, but luckily you have this bishop still, right? Yeah, and you're actually defending this. Okay, you have the right bishop, but this is gonna take some technique. Okay, okay. Black just scrambles. You're gonna give away the bishop just because. Nihal with just a quarter of a second. It was 0.04 seconds on the clock. Is not gonna grab that one. Hey, you did the shout out and you did it correctly. Thank you. I'm still not even sure how to do the one where it actually says shout out. How was that done? I think it's a backslash. They did change something. Kooky, tell me your ways. Yeah, Barry, this is why I modded Kooky, right? That was the other day. Yeah, that was on the bonus stream. I streamed at a normal time like this, but then I streamed later. And I went for like 5 hours. It was egregious. It was it was bannable. I still have to go back and farm that stream for some clips before it just doesn't exist anymore. Yes, okay. All right. Yeah, watching one of the top players in the world, one of the top speed chess players in the world at least. Okay, you're gonna go for a rook and a knight. Yeah, that queen was very close to trapped, if not just completely trapped. And in bullet, sometimes it's better to not waste time figuring it out and just going to sack the exchange. Because a queen, for you guys that are new, it's typically worth about 9. And a rook is 5. The minor pieces are 3. So a rook and a minor piece versus a queen is 5 plus 3, that's 8. Versus a queen, which is 9. So the queen is going to be... The queen is typically stronger. It matters with the position, though. There's always certain things. Whoa, there's almost mates? Yeah, there's mates here. Look at all these squares are covered. King is covering these squares. Rook, everything controlled. Yeah, queen takes pawn was the only move there. That was some weirdly insane forced mate. Yeah, Nihal, definitely, I'm not sure what the FIDE rating is, but he's like 20... It's gotta be like 2,700, right? 26? High 26? Yo, e6! Speaking of 6 things, yeah, e6 is so miserable to see. Oh, I just have these monster pawns in the middle. Somehow this bishop will move and just defend everything. Give your knight a kick first. Okay, knight's gonna have a good square. How can I deal with this? Okay, the knight does no longer does the knight have this square. Well, maybe something like this, and then there's a fork. Okay, it was weird. How do I hold this pawn? Yeah, you just sack. You just sack for the rook on this file. All right. Finally, castling? Is castling available? This is such a strange game. How do I hold everything? Yeah, this bishop was loose. Whoa, I don't like this. Now this bishop. Ah, it was gonna be, yeah, you were anticipating c3. Yep, he was a move ahead of me. Oh, I'll give it to you, GM guy. Whoa, this is scary. How do I... Where's my flight square? Ah, you just coordinate here, of course. Rook is a blockader. This is not what you want. When a pawn is coming down the board, typically you want to be able to slap your king in front of it. Or, yeah, to blockade. Or a low-valued piece, and the rook is a high-valued piece, so that just is bad. And the next thing you know, house of cards. Next thing you know, white is actually queening somehow randomly. Huge skewer. How? What? To cap it off, the cherry on top. Okay, that was all spiciness until some complete shenanigans at the end. But so little time. I mean, it just doesn't even matter. Take that queen. I'm moving that piece around, or just queening again because white was losing, but they scrambled so hard, so immaculately, that the next thing you know that they were just queening. I wanted to take here first, but no, can I take here now? No. Yeah, taking here, you would have been losing this knight. Where am I going? Yeah. Telling you, these guys don't overextend. Removing a defender. King is defending the bishop, which makes this pawn a weakness, a liability. Pick that pawn back up. Okay, solid. Base points. Typically, your rook is active, so. But your rook is fairly overextended. I mean, you are attacking the. It's not a passer, but you're attacking the weakness from behind. You want your rook behind your enemy's pawn, behind your opponent's pawn when you're trying to track it down. This is the pass pawn, right? But it's so far behind. Yeah, and black's got these pawns, so black has to be better. Can't even play this because this comes with check. What to do? Could I play this? Take? No. Okay, maybe now? Yeah, yo, Josh. GM chess. Yeah, and white's just gone. You are just getting bonked. Oh no, not with check. You're gonna be dropping one of these pawns, right? Yeah. Oh no, the check does hit. Okay. Why was I thinking this didn't work? Yeah. Oh no, this right away too, but both ways it works actually. This works too. Yeah, because you're tracking these down. Okay. So taking the rook was gone. You were out options. That was probably the last one. That looked weird. B3? Or just... Yeah, I gotta play B3. I don't know what else just... You're getting rolled up on. Next thing you know, this hits. What the hell is this? This is piece activity for a free rook. This is certainly bizarre. You've got this pass pawn, weak king, some big old pieces, even maybe bigger pieces. And not quite this knight, not doing a ton. This bishop's a monster though. Probably have to be challenged. And then white was just setting up on the opponent's side of the board. Okay, how about this? How am I defending here? This is an absolute shocker of a game. If you claim to have any idea of what's going on, I don't believe you. I don't believe either one of these guys know what's going on. Oh, look at black's pieces, yeah. The sniper bishops, the bishop pair, and obviously this rook playing a huge factor. Million-point knight, pass pawn. That was cool. Oh, select some coffee here. I'll mute, I'm sorry. I've got the tumbler. It tumbles. Okay, rook versus the minor piece and a pawn. You've got an isolated queen's pawn, which are typically sometimes just a pain in the butt to defend. Also no light square bishop. But you have a dark square bishop, so technically you do want to be on light squares, right? To have your bishop be able to move around. This is defended. This would be a threat. If you were ever to move, you're just getting mated. Or almost mated, yeah. No, you're getting mated. You're getting mated. Okay, weird position for white. Blockade with the king. That's a threat. Where to go? You gotta just drop back. Check. This was weird though. Well, what was that? This has got to be lost. Oh! Nihal versus Chicago. Who's gonna scramble harder? Oh, black's got it. Black's flying. Oh, and they just draw. Chicago's so fast. Yeah, you can't even blame Nihal there. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was a mess. That was a mess. Oh man. Yeah, you need a second. Nihal takes a breather. I think we all needed that one. Okay. Yeah, Queen B2 would have just been met with this anyways. Okay, targets. Do you want to weaken this? Do you want to make your rook worse? How am I defending? Do I go back? Oh, this is just resignable? What's going on here? What am I missing? Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, okay, it's about a minor piece. It did want something like this. This is not working. Yeah, because there's just forks. Okay, but yeah, something like this, and then those were like among the top moves. But yeah, -3. That's about a minor piece. And at this level, with that much time, in this part of the country, localized entirely within Minh kitchen, that was the Aurora Borealis of positions right there. You just turn your eyes away. And you set up the pieces again, right? Nihal, what a beast, man. Nihal in first by just a handful of points. Chicago, Parvayan, Amin Tatabai, Hooligan 64. I don't think we know who that is. Oh, what is this? Something along these lines. Bishop, and there's some coordination there. And something along these plans? Yeah. Yeah, we've got backwards Magnus Carlsen in there too. I could barely say his name. I think that's an anonymous account as well. Whoa. This is really weak. Get everything defending. Undermine you. Can I bail out with some kind of check? Maybe? No, taking and... Also, very scary. Yeah, you're looking for a check bailout there. Check here. Oh, rook hangs. There was this. Not quite sure. Yeah, you gotta go for checks now. But everything came back with check too. That was wild. I mean, you're still dead lost, but the fact that came. Oh, what? Okay, that was the biggest pop off of a checkmate that we've seen so far. That was absolutely crazy. The fact that they stayed alive for so long, Queen was able to pick up all that material. I was like borderline engine-like, but then that pass pawn is just sitting there waiting to queen. So we got a 2-queen versus 1-queen situation, and the next thing you know, checkmate. Yeah, that would scare anybody new to chess. Oh, we're seeing this same thing with f5, and Just the tension of these pawns, like, attacking each other. The lower rated players would just capture every time. You're just not even thinking about it. So it's one thing playing against these guys. That if they play a move like that, you're just thinking in your brain like, oh no, I can't take that. Ooh, that's... Oh, it seemed annoying, but you were picking this up, okay. Well, this isn't a great pawn, right? You'd have to overextend and create a big ol' weakness here. Yeah, it's actually already attacked. But this play, phew, of course, right? It's just massive coordination. Perfectly to coordinate to defend this pawn. Well, how to save this? Yeah, it's... Couldn't venture ahead either. Running into some sort of pawn storm. It's okay, Barry. You're safe here. Whoa. Yeah, these pawns are... You probably don't even need this. These are very strong pawns, especially this pawn, which is passed and going to be defended by this bishop, right? And then maybe somehow the knight. Oh. I mean, you're doing a massive job just even remotely trying to hold, but no way. And then you're just getting mated Sindarov. The young talent. I think Nihal is like 20, maybe like young 20s, but Sindarov is he's like him in Prague, I think, are like 2000, what is it? 6 or something. 18 or so. 18. That's crazy. Yeah, that 2006 class. I was looking at the last time as well because there's an account Chessmaster 2006. And somebody said it's Lazovic. Oh, that looks like a free. Is that there's a main one thread and then your rook is hanging. That's like a level 1 puzzle there. Hey, Worm Chen with the follow. What's up? Appreciate that. How we doing? First follow the stream. Good to have you in. We're just kind of doing a Title Arena watch party. I've done commentary on these events. Maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 times. Bunch of them made it to YouTube, so continuing the playlist. I've got good shorts from these before too, the short content. Which is always a good thing, yeah. These things clip down pretty well. Bullet just in general. Okay, yeah, how do I kick your knight away? Blockader. Defender. Then you're looking to advance, but the next thing you know, you've got a blockader, you've got coordination, some kind of check. Another check is going to bail you out, but the queen's attacked. So I'm going to move. And then can I, what am I, yeah. Take. Where's my check? Okay. Strike something, yeah. And the next thing you know, rook is hanging. And you can take a check. And you can take another check. And you can take a third check. And a pawn? Ah, you couldn't even take the rook because the passer. Of course. I was tripping. This position is just illegal. So of course you're lost. Ooh, a sack. Okay, random bishop check. Play this. Play this. Oh my god. Just scramble. Wow, that was a weird move. I wonder if that got in the way of some sort of pre-move there. It's the very abrupt stop. That was weird. Okay. And Nihal into third. Let's see who's in first. We got Hooligan in first. I wish we knew who Hooligan was. Oh, Danya's in here. Okay. I'll flip to this. I will flip the camera off for a second so you guys can see. I won't just hide all the details from you. Yeah, we've got Danya sneaking up. I think we're gonna have to go and take a look. And right as we do, Danya checkmating one of the stronger players in the tournament. I mean, Tatabai. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. They're like 27. They're like 27 something. They're one of these super GMs. Yeah, and Sindarov, who we had up earlier too, also crossed 2,700. Pretty cool stuff. Oh man, all right. Safety, bishop e2, that's what I like. just I don't want my queen tied down, right? Some kind of, yeah. Taking was too easy. Okay, no queen exchange. Defended. You can't take because you're running into a big fat fork. Take. You're maybe ready to, yeah, to double up on one of these files. I was hallucinating things on the E file, but no, D file it is. Now these knights. I almost said rooks for no reason. Maybe coordinate. Okay, this way. Knights want to go up the board. Why was I moving this knight? Okay, back rank is a little weak. I was thinking the rook was going to be slapped into somewhere. Knight once again moves ahead with tempo. Where am I going? I don't know. Now I'm attacking multiple stuff. So how do I defend this in this? You did get 2 pawns out of it after the smoke had cleared. Okay, awkward pawn here because knights, when knights have to do stuff in the corner, it just becomes very awkward. Knights are weird in the corner. Will also often get trapped. Oh, that was a free rook like twice. Yeah, and you're gone. Oh, poor Toivo. He's been putting up such a fight today. Then you get Danya sneaking up in 7th place. Oh, Danya's the most brutal matchup. Danya's the most brutal pairing in here. If I'm playing this arena, I pretty much don't want to see Danya. I don't want to see Nihal. Angelito has been a complete beast. Terry, Renato. Yeah, Sindarov too. No Dubov. Dubov typically will play like the 3-0 events. He'll play the 960 ones as well. Also known as freestyle chess, Magnus. He's having his impact. But also maybe maybe they didn't want to say Fischer random. Maybe in some way that tournament they didn't want to say Fischer. Oh, this defend, yeah, that was really nice. Defended by the knight. Connected passer attacking the queen. Yeah, maybe they didn't want to call it Fischer random tournament, so they called it freestyle. And Magnus also wants chess fantasy, which doesn't surprise me. And my guess is the next thing you know, chess.com is going to have like a full-on fantasy league. Yeah, it's going to be like chess fantasy. And then since Lichess, ooh, this is a fun maneuver. How am I evicting this knight? This and knight e4 takes, you get mated. Okay, just resign instead. Yeah, Nihal. Wow! Holy smokes, that was such a fast game. 16 mover. Yeah, then the next thing you know, Lichess will do like a comparable version, but it won't be as like slutty. To put it in simple terms. And it'll probably be better or comparable. Or maybe they'll just completely ignore it because it's, I don't know, questionable, sort of. Okay, there's weird stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna defend this pawn. Go back, okay. Yeah, you know, you don't want to get kicked over here and then you're behind this. E3 was my first thought. You saw it here first. I drew that arrow. But yeah, this had to go in your brain as well. But yeah, you don't want to end up going back here. Next thing you know, the pawns are moving and Maybe you're even getting trapped somehow. Weird draw. These guys are asking who Hooligan is. I almost said Shenanigans. Shenanigans 64. Yeah, we don't know. Anonymous. When in doubt, just click the profile. Everybody's so quick to ask who somebody is. Booblying. Getting an FM? FM Booblying. Who is this? I do like seeing the FMs up there. A lot of the times it's... Whoa, this? Yeah, it's a younger player, or maybe some unproved player or something. But yeah, typically FIDE Masters is about the lowest rating we see in these events at the top. Okay, we're defending here. Maybe a weird draw if you don't want to overextend. The knight's got to be the better piece though, right? Ah, sniper bishop. Might be able to cause some problems. Yeah, black is just better. Yeah, right when I said the knight's the better piece, the bishop was the long defender, and that's what won the game. Yeah. I do like the knight and bullet. It's a trickier piece and it can cover both colored squares, but wow, this bishop just put on an absolute clinic. That was a 5-point bishop from Danya there. That was wild. Okay, Danya versus Parvayan. Yeah, something felt loose there. Up in exchange, there's gotta be some play. Weaken this structure. Takes, there'd probably be takes. No way I'm giving up these bishops, like takes and takes or something. This is hanging, but it doesn't even matter. Okay, now defended. Take. No, black's got to keep this rook around. Bishop can come off, especially if it's going to fix these broken pawns. Whoa, take. Yeah, fork follows up. It's not defended, and it comes with tempo. Holy smokes! You just got a boatload of material. It's like smash my table. For that, completely fine. Whoa, this looked scary. It was an overextension though. It was striking with tempo, but the next thing you know, you can't defend this on a dark square. Bishop pawn structure here to stay. And glue it in. Okay, this pawn is really scary though. Yeah, that was just an awful pawn. And by scary, it's just losing you the game. Whoa, now you're just scrambling. Okay, jeez, and Parvayan's gonna take that. Yeah, that pawn was such a liability. Scary in the sense that it was just not. it wasn't doing enough. You're just down a boatload of stuff. Yeah, powerless rook, terrible rook. It's one of these things that a rook can look so clumsy. Yeah, you just make these pieces look bad. You can power up and power down your opponent's pieces accordingly. You might think a rook is worth 5 points until you see that rook just hopelessly moving around. Oh, it's rough. Yeah, You know how that feels in some of these positions too, and even these that weird endgame with the bishop versus the knight there. And I was thinking the knight was going to end up being the better piece, especially with the clock situation. Okay, this looks like problems. Yeah, this you were walking into losing a queen, and this you're walking into losing a queen at least. There's probably a mate here though, right? Something, yeah, mate in 5. Okay, it's a -60 and then mate in 5, which I'll take. That's my exact analysis, right? Yeah, that got brutal. Okay, Nihal versus Danya. Danya crushed him in the last one. Nihal is out for revenge today. In this game. Alright, aggressive. I know Danya likes this Jobava London type setup. FM, our buddy FM Canty, yeah, as well, has been all about this system. Queenside castling, aggressive, you know, opposite sides castling typically. Rooks, sometimes you can sack a knight for maybe an open file. This doesn't look so great. This looks like Nihal has done his homework on these type of setups. Okay, what can be undermined? Maybe a rook up and over. This pawn is nice. You're not getting directly involved, right? This check, though, this is what I was thinking, is there had to be something being undermined here. Oh, now, show. And now there's just too many attackers. Can I go back? Okay, that's certainly the aggressive way to play. Oh, and then you just grab that pawn and stick the rook right back. Takes, and you'd be fixing a backwards pawn. You don't do that. Where do I go? This is hanging? No, because of the queen is overloaded. Of course this isn't hanging. I'm like, why was this played? Yeah, this rook would have been hanging. Overloaded queens. Okay, that's coming off. Defend. I was thinking queen b2, but you don't want to run into some tricks. And now the next thing you know, white just connected passer. Okay, could have been picked up, but... Whoa, bishop takes. Takes, queening with check, though. Oh, you gotta be lost now. Check. No, of course not. Check. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a resigner. Yep, okay. That got so glitchy. Yeah, the queening with check. I was like, there's no way. There's no way you're queening. And you were queening, it just was still, you were still lost. Hey, the berserk back. That's how you earn respect on the bullet chest battlefield, and not just, you know, make somebody hate you. Okay, queens off. If I was the FM, I might have taken the queens off. Simplified, but then again, the next thing you know, you're just getting crushed by a better player, so there's two sides to that coin. Oh, this was luckily defended by the knight. The coordination was immaculate, right? Some sort of back rank threats. Oh, now there's problems here. Yeah. Yup, this is game over. Outside passer just set up shop here. Rook gets to go pretty much wherever. King's a blockader, which is a little annoying. That you're susceptible to checks. I mean, you're winning by 1,000,000, but if there's checks and not a lot of time, you don't want to give your opponent any counterplay. Whether it's just cheeky, you know, spite checks counterplay or what. Okay, I've looked at this line. This is actually pretty solid where you take on c5. This is the Jobava London stuff is not amazing, but you do get some decent positions out of it. The last few times we've seen Danya employ this system, yeah. Okay, this knight was a little loose. Queen will defend. Okay, you're not too worried about this e-pawn. Whole load of traffic here. What are your what are your targets? This was also undefended, so funny intermezzo series of intermezzos, and then you're just taking on g7. Next thing you know, very lucky to have coordination. Do you come over? No, you gotta move. This check here, this you have. Oh no, you're defended. Okay, this was falling, but I was thinking it was even worse. Okay, dark square, very important. You don't want to end up running into some sort of check there. Well, this bishop just, you're up 2 pawns, but this bishop just seems like, no, this bishop's actually going to be a monster piece. Yeah, you're defending this. You're attacked. You're ready to queen. Wow. Yeah, once again, the bishop just overpowers the knight. The knight was the true clowny piece over there on f3. I have too much faith in the knight. Oh, man. All right. Danya's bishops are noted to be worth, I don't know, 5 points. It's a 5-point bishop. All right. Huge knights here. Can I just probably make things more solid? Yeah. Get up, over. Is this loose? Do I defend? No, there's going to be some way to advance the queen. Where's my queen go now? Interference. Defended. Whoa, what is this? Takes. There's some weird situation there. Now the rook is attacked. Now the queen is attacked. This is all theory, of course. Back rank mates? What was this? No. Nobody in the chat saw that. If Rage Hunter's in the chat, he probably saw that, actually. Yeah, queen f2. Into resign. Amazing. Yeah, he didn't want to commit to c3. Just an interference move instead. Yeah, taking seems okay. Double up these pawns. Yeah, you would have this open file, though. You don't want that. Yeah, keep that queen on. I appreciate everybody that's here. I'm just checking to see if my clips were still running. Yeah, sometimes if I can clip things live, some cool endgame, then I can make it into a short right after the stream. Just makes it easier for me. Yeah, these arenas have been some solid content. Even just to get some more stuff up to YouTube. My guy Chess Network, his initial. Ooh, I was thinking maybe some kind of takes there if you were trying to bail out on a draw. But yeah, he just said just keep uploading. Content is king. So yeah, just gotta have stuff up there. If people are gonna find you. Finally hit 1,000 subs. It seems to be rolling a bit. Definitely need more of you guys in the comments. A lot of people will like just because it's quicker, faster, more anonymous. So I appreciate my likers as well. Oh god, just all these annoying checks here. This rook here would have been too simple. Now you just want to... No, you got to... Ooh. Ah, you're up a pawn. You can't trade there. Okay, solid endgame. Obviously, white slightly worse. But realistically, draw-ish, f-pawn needs to run. Oh, Nihal's so fast. Oh, that was free rook. Oh, no. Okay, you're lost now. Yep, you're a goner. Nihal's got you. You're in the Nihal meat grinder. Danya goes down. It's very solid. Yeah, see, and he's able to outplay him in a slight, well, outclock him too, but in just a slightly better position. Like, more time on that position. Obviously that's a draw. Solid draw there. You're just up one pawn. Okay, so salient position. The castle. No, you can't. Gotta get some. How does my knight get into the game? Actually like this stockfish pawn push a lot. But yeah, knight h6 made some sense. Knight d5. Okay, Mark Esserman style. Whoa. Very strange. Okay, you're threatening a check. Didn't quite work. This is very scary though. This is a check. Obviously you're pinned here. So check, you would have to move. Then you have mates. Okay, so this had to be addressed. This seemingly harmless knight check. And also, queen is loose. I mean, it's defended, but, you know, there's a check, and then the next thing you know, maybe your queen's hanging. Okay, two attackers. So many things that need to be addressed. Defend here. Take with the knight, of course. You can't take with the queen. Oh, man. Yeah, and that sequence to get the knight back was so fast. You repeat, but you don't take a draw? Yes, okay. Oh, this is brutal. You're lost. Oh, he has no time. He had no time. Oh, I'm sure his heart just dropped the second that that you're in that losing endgame. You have no time to think. Oh, it's rough. Okay, Danya sitting in fourth. Nihal is in first, so maybe we can jump back after. Should be a solid game though. Yeah, Vova. One of the only CMs you really see. Well, it could be more interesting to watch if it was slower, says HBar, the FM in chat. Played this guy before. Yeah, I wonder if these guys would like 2+1 more. But then the whole berserking thing. Then if you berserk, you would lose increment. Okay, there were checks here too, and obviously this is a mating idea. Whoa, right, and you're queening. Okay, so that was a real resource. That looked like a last case scenario. And then of course. HBar suggests 15+5. I don't think that qualifies quite as bullet. Solid rapid time control right there. At one point they were doing 15+2 in one of these events, which just seemed bizarre. I don't like +2 increment. If there's gonna be increment, I want like, yeah, maybe 5 seconds at least or something. +3, I guess. 3 is still even weird. Okay, solid castle there, because takes and takes looked nice. Another one of these pretty aggressive, dynamic at least. Opposite color, or opposite sides castling. I almost said opposite colored bishops. My brain just factory reset. Whoa, what is this? Yeah, you're just getting the whole center of the board. 2 passers. A huge knight. Where does my knight want to go? Yes, this rook doesn't want to move. Because it's tying this knight down. Maybe this knight can be... Yeah. Take, I could... No, well, the rook does defend. Yeah, this whole camp now is much more solid with the rook here. Whoa. Seemed to... Something went wrong here for white. Yeah, now you're just lost. Now you're just down a minor piece. Perfect coordination. And now rook is off, and time is going to be very important here. It's basically going to be a time match. Oh, awkward though with this A pawn, yeah. But white needs the rook. No trading of the rooks, then you're gone. Oh, scary. Knight was hanging, but there's just not a ton of time. Danya used to his chess.com pre-moves. Oh! Wow, okay. Man, what a wacky situation. I mean, roughly, it's draw. Yeah, it's likely drawing anyways, but you're gonna play it out. Black also up a piece. Probably was in the driver's seat there, but Danya just... He's just so fast as well, so... Just a fresh draw. I think both sides are probably like, well... Screw me, right? I guess white was... Danya was feeling like he was getting away with something there, I guess. Okay, you get to fix this pawn. I don't love that. All these pawns are very nice. Queen's a little short on squares. Guess you could always finagle your way out of there. Yeah, Nihal taking a solid 13-point lead. Not completely commanding, I wouldn't say, but that is a pretty good lead. Yeah, takes and takes was looking pretty obvious there. Ooh. You have a lot of squares to work with. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a losing sequence. Okay, Danya's into a tilt. So we'll give Danya a break here. We'll jump back to Nihal, Jungle Book 1. And Mykola Bortnik here, Alexander Bortnik's brother. Yeah, I was watching the Fabi podcast earlier, and he even said, you know, they were talking the Kramnik stuff, and he even said Kramnik thought Bortnik was sus. I'm like, bro, who does Kramnik not think is sus? Everyone in the book, if you play chess, you are sus. Oh, this is great. Takes, I push, you take. I push with queening, and I'm hitting a rook. So I'm queening with check. And it's also winning a rook. Tactics. Oh, I don't like this for black. Oh, king g7. Yeah, then you feel good. I was thinking you were getting run up on. Maybe there was something moving ahead with a check, but no. And you've got a good grip on these open files. Where do I go? This knight is not doing anything. You go here? What am I striking? I'm not really sure. Okay. Possible problems here, right? Suppose you could always go back to defend. Okay, you're up a pawn. You're playing for a win. Or are you just going to take a draw? Yeah, Nihal's like 12 points up. He's going to take this draw. Yep. Okay. Solid from Nihal. He's up 15 points now. Yeah, it's sad to give up your fire, but there's no way to get back to defend here now. So I'd take a 2-point draw. 39 minutes left. You've got a solid 15-point lead. You've got this man on your tail. Rebecca Harris, aka Daniel Narotisky, some of your guys' favorite out there. Be cool to see Hess. Speaking of Naroditsky, I want to see Hess play one of these arenas. that would be sick. I mean, maybe he does. We don't know. Uh-oh. Jeez. Takes and then some sort of queen following up with taking on g3 was winning for black. Now you can delay this. Queen. Wow, this works? Ah, because the bishop. Yeah, good coordination. Bishop or queen here. Nice deflection. Get the queen out of there. Oh, and this is just a skewer anyways. Yeah, so Danya's going to keep this one close. Danya on fire. 14 points behind, 38 minutes left. Is this the narrative we're looking for here, people? I think it is. This is looking like a Danya versus Nihal thumbnail. Okay. It's a little bit scary. G3, how do I undermine? Just commit to G5 and prepare for G4. Takes, yeah, taking this way. You don't want to give them an open file. Of course, this puts your rook onto an open file. Uh-oh. How am I defending this? Or even just running away? This is just mate. Okay, interesting resource. The knight's attacked with check. This is also currently pinned, so I'll probably leave this, right? Yeah, and then e5 cuts off coordination, and then what do you do? You strike the queen. I wonder, can you take? No, you need the queen. I was thinking these pawns in the middle, maybe you can hold on to one of these passers, but okay. You don't even have time to take the bishop, yeah. Knight would fall, and then maybe a rook comes over. Yeah, white just does not have enough time. No berserk game either, so Minh was just crushing here. What? With black? Crushed it on time, crushed it on position. Nihal has dropped 2 games in a row. For the sake of content. For the sake of keeping this tournament close. Nihal just didn't want to blow everyone away, right? What a guy. Okay, e4 first. With tempo, why not? Monster kingside attack. H4, G5, hard commit. Into castling, ooh. Okay, get this bishop out of here. No takes en passant. Yeah, now this bishop, if you can... I was thinking even just maybe G6 or something. If you can hold this... What is this bishop doing until it, I don't know, eventually reroutes or something, maybe? It's basically a nothing piece. Whoa, it seems surprising though, right? Now you want the open file. So maybe... Takes, check, you go back. Take here, this is hanging. I was completely forgotten about. Maybe even just resign her. No, you have just enough comp. Where am I going? Here, here? No, then you're picking this back up. So how am I getting out of here? Yeah, this is problems. Go back. You're just chopping. Okay, so this was not so free. Nihal thought to himself for a minute. Was like, wait, that is not. This is not free. A crushing attack. Can't go back because then you lose. You're down an exchange. Okay, Minh sticking in third. Nihal only up 8 points, just like that, within 10 minutes. And this doesn't look good. He just dropped a piece for no reason. Rook comes off first. I would have taken that rook off. Yeah, it comes off anyway. Takes. No, a little counter attack. Yeah, this is gone. You should be resigning here. What's the... You have bishops, but... You have bishops? That's your only hope, is bishops. Bishops are my only hope. And maybe some sort of pinning this, but look at this coordination. Look at the coordination. It's defended. Oh, man. Very nice. Yeah, he should have resigned. He should have resigned immediately. Dropped a piece within the first few moves. 32 minutes left. You got to be thinking about the clock. I saw Danya very likely to win. Yeah, once I saw Danya sneaking into second or so, or into, what was it, like 8th? Yeah, we started watching him. Once I saw he was gonna be sneaking up. Nihal right at the top. Minh doesn't usually play. Minh Tatabai, strong Iranian player. Not somebody that I'm so used to seeing in here. Okay, E5 hits. I like it. Whoa. That's interesting. Yeah, you can't take. Uh-oh. How is this dealt with? You have no coordination here. You're not on light squares. You can't jump back in because you're getting back ranked. And Nihal just absolutely pantsed by Danya right here on the back rank. That was concerning. Okay, Katarina. Who is this? I think I've looked at this one before. In 5th. Now into 6th. Yeah, the standings are moving so fast. Their profile just says Katarina. And then it looks like a League of Legends character. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. Is Katarina a law character? I don't even know. I just like the guy that looks like Gimli. And he's probably not even relevant anymore. It's how law goes. Most of you guys, you non-chess people, are just waiting for the update. The new patch. It is... He's just probably not coming. This is not Super Smash Bros. Okay. This is your weak point. Rook is a little overextended here, right? Gonna be somewhat concerned about coordination, yeah. Coordinated with the knight. The knight's defending the mate. Maybe I can threaten a fork. Or where am I going here? Ooh, just g4, okay. g4 with tempo. Base point defended by your worst piece. Base point defended by your worst piece. Well, this is the true base point, but... And how do I come back? And how do I come back? Okay. Fancy knight. Okay, yeah. Now, yeah, the base pieces. The base points defended by your worst piece. When it's just the rooks, the rook wants to sit back there and defend those base points. That's how you do it with the rook endgame, but... Okay, a knight just hangs. And now it's a mad scramble. And now black is winning. Black should be winning here. That went so south. That went completely awry. That just went unbelievably awry. That was Clip City right there for Nihal. The clips, it's always better when you know who it is too. Gives you a little bit more enticement in the title, you know. Half of my, well, probably not half, but a fair amount of my traffic is from India. Okay, you're threatening a queen? Bishop c5. Pinned the queen. You don't want that. King g1, or king h1, excuse me. Okay, big ol' centralized queen. Huge attack here. What's free? This is free. Oh, this is... leave the queen and then the rook comes up. The square. Not available. Maybe there's a check. Take some kind of check and this. Probably just game ending. This is coming, so I was thinking there was going to be some sort of force sequence, but instead it was much more accurate. The computer will do these force repetition stuff. Sometimes it's not necessary. Nihal, how you gonna not zerk my man Boo Yang back? Alright, spicy imbalance. Knight is pinned. Oh, wow. Okay. There's just huge attack here. Winning the queen. Or, you're winning this rook, yeah.
New message for you.
Okay. Yeah, spicy game there. I was mildly distracted, but we're back. Okay. Yeah, I like these big imbalance positions. That is typically how I play. Imbalance position. Opposite sides castling. Yeah, this is... And once again, yeah, we're seeing this.
Check.
Whoa, now this rook's attacked twice. Okay, like everything is hanging there. I thought this check would come first. Very nice to bail out. Have your two pawns for this monster knight. Yeah, black has got to be better here. But you have hope. This is a huge pawn, so maybe I'm speaking too soon. This is defended. This is defended. Just undermine stuff. Can I just push? Wow. Yeah, now white is much better. Extra knight. versus free queen. Oh, now this is pinned too, so you gotta take, and now you play this, and yeah, now you're just completely busted. That was a remarkable position there. Keeping my eyes on the top here, Danya is just 1 point away. Yeah, and then Chicago like 12 points behind them, so... Some people are saying Hooligan is Duda. I think Duda on Chess.com has a pretty identifiable name. Typically these guys don't change the name on either site, but you never know. Ah, very nice. Because this bishop is controlling so much here, you can't take because this is just a mate. Okay, so Nihal sticking in first, on fire. Is he gonna get the Danya pairing? No. Instead, he gets Shamanov. Yeah, Alexei Shamanov. I brought this up earlier. This is not a player I've ever seen play these events. So pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Bishop pair. Yeah, I want to hold those bishops. And the bishop doesn't go back here. I highlighted this another game, yeah. Similar position where you just end up doing nothing on the square instead. You're contributing on both sides of the board, but more importantly, you're striking at this king side. Maybe eventually down the road there were some ideas of exploiting a pin, something like that. Okay, this. Now this knight has to now this knight's got a long road ahead of him to ever get back involved. And by long road, it was literally 2 moves. Still obstructed them. If it was a bishop, this could have been a more annoying, then the next thing you know, you're squeezing around. Okay, this is pinned. Can't take. Now you take them. Black is just up 2 pawns. This pawn is great though because you can never move this. So ooh. Yeah, white is doing an excellent job holding and is just winning because of this pawn not allowing the king access to here. The king is never going to be in the game. You're just going to scoop these pawns up, eventually be able to pick this up and win this 2 versus 1. Oh, that's cool. What's the engine see here? Like a mate and yeah, a mate and something. Obviously the engine's smelling it out. Okay, Nihal. Up 6 points, 21 minutes. The Danya is likely to win narrative. It's fading by the second. But he's still right there. 6 points behind. Just got a fire win. So looking at fire. Needs a couple more games in a row. The fire is so important too. These games just become of the utmost importance. Okay, strong knight. Yeah, slap it on a light square. Okay, question the C pawn. Takes. Try to evict the knight. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta go here. Oh, that's scary though. Yeah, this and you're just getting mated. Okay. Yeah, it was awkward. Get forced to make a bad move and then you see that there's a mating pattern. Scary. Okay, first center fork trick we've seen. Okay, take with the knight. Yeah, you want to keep this structure sound. You're thinking, why don't you take towards the center? Yeah, these are good defenders. Why spoil your king side? Light squares against this dark square piece. Do I take? Maybe I can get out otherwise. Nah, this is strong. Yeah, strong pawn. Now you're working against an isolated king's pawn. Not quite trapped. Yeah, and this is defended. So this bishop, awkward, but doing a job. Okay, Tay. Yeah, then some sort of maybe scary ideas. If there was some coordination. Thinking about going in another direction, huh? How do you squeeze in? Nihal down time. He's down in exchange. Somehow seems better in this position. Checks are here. Whoa, what? Okay, in-betweener. Oh. But you're still winning by 1,000,000. Yeah, that didn't work. That did not work. Okay. Wow. Yeah, down exchange, but the position just much better. You were able to leave that queen. Pushing that pawn. Brilliant play from Nihal. Nihal would certainly deserve this one. Okay, there was some sort of knight moving, probably checkmating. Maybe there was a resource to defend. Sharp stuff, though. Okay, your base point here. Knight's gonna get here. You'll come back. Queen is getting in the way of this advancing. Knight's stronger than the bishop too, yeah, so the knight goes back. What's your bishop doing behind all this? Nothing. Somehow g5, right? Move the knight first. Okay, you're blasting through? Oh, e5, okay. Yeah, same idea of undermining this pawn. Undermine the structure. Okay, can I take? I don't know why I just said that like Scooby-Doo. Oh, Raggy. Gotta play rook. Rook s7, now you just have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I would have taken a check, and then back, and then check, and then back, and then take. Just to be a dick. Okay, yeah, now you don't get this. Maybe you can run. Oh, these pawns. Defend. Queen defends this, but now there's a piece interfering. This is not a blockader. This is an interference. For all my new friends that I'm teaching chess, there are a lot of ideas, a lot of tactical ideas that you see again and again. Oh, Chicago! Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? He's gonna move this. Ah! Chicago, he gets him. Oh, Chicago, you slippery lad. Chicago's gonna keep this one close. Chat saying, what a throw. Chicago, you slippery lad. Think I would have clipped that one if I didn't have a erroneous right click in there. It's okay though, we'll survive. There's been some good clips from this one. A lot of a lot of strong mates. There were a lot of shenanigans to start though. You do get weird sloppy games. It is bullet. And especially when people are hitting Berserk. Okay, G5 maybe? Whoa. Takes, you take, and then there's taking, and there's actually a check here where if you take, then you're losing a rook. Oh, sharp. Free pawn was actually a rook, yeah, tactically hanging. But yep, you get out of the way of that check. Whoa, now you're going to be playing 2 rooks versus a queen? Light square, light square. Oh, okay, you're defending this. I'm just looking at where the checks were. The next thing you know, you're ending up, yeah, you're ending up dropping. But now you're solid. Now you have coordination. Probably just taking. No, you can't take right away. Yeah, taking here would have been losing. Yeah, you'll pick this pawn up. Just go for full coordination. Gonna take your checks. It's no longer defended. No longer a threat. Okay. Oh, but what? Ah, okay, you were getting it back some way. Dark square, light square. And this is funny, you come back to come back for coordination, yeah, and get out of the pin. Okay. This is a little awkward. Oh, yeah, Dara, the second that you became uncoordinated. Well, this is saying with check? Ah! Nihal! Nihal's gonna go down. Yep, you're lost. Actually, are you lost? No, this is just drawn, right? No, this is lost. Okay. Of course. It was lost the whole time. I don't know. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, it definitely was not. But there was some slip in here just trying to pre-move. Yeah, this was the slip. Yeah. He played King D1. I was like, whoa, wait. Wasn't that drawing? And then I looked at the engine and said mate in 12, and I was like, whoa, wait. Okay, 12 minutes. Nihal is up 10 points on Danya. Oh, no, it's tied. Sorry, I'm misseeing this. They both have 122. As I was thinking I was seeing 112 there. Okay. Neither of them have fire. They're both mid-game. Danya's game about to end. Okay, so this one's way closer than I was thinking. I was like, this one's right there, and then I was seeing ghosts that it was gonna be a runaway. But no dice. This is gonna stay tight right till the end as Danya sneaks ahead 125 to 122. Nihal needs this game. Okay, these ideas look mildly concerning. I mean, just go back. Wow, so you actually weren't afraid of this, huh? Okay, almost able to force you off. I can't believe that. Just this? Whoa, okay. Yeah, I was thinking there was some weird issue with coordination. You're never getting back here. King would love to be here, yep. Now you're just getting the pawn, okay. Defending your base point. Now black is winning, but how winning? Couldn't have exchanged rooks. Now it's just a battle of checks. And maybe a sneaky. Oh no. Whoa, why didn't you take? Because there wasn't enough time. Just leaving the rook on. Causing enough problems for Nihal. The rook staying on must have exploded his brain. Sometimes it can be the most sneaky move to do. Yeah, this guy says flagged. He was. So we'll take a look here in the last 10 minutes. We've got Danya right at the top. 125. Nihal right behind him. Looks like he's going to get into a game where his opponent's berserking, but he's not berserking back. And then this is Minh Lee, Chicago, Amin Tatabai. Yeah, this is a stacked event. So Danya waiting to get into a game he just lost. Double berserk game now. Okay, very important here. Very important game for Danya. Him and Nihal are going to have to finish strong, win as many games as possible. Otherwise, yeah, you're going home in second place. Or worse, yeah, this is close. This is anybody's game. Gotta finish strong just to stay in the money. Okay. Yeah, you can't even take here. Getting this one pawn back just doesn't do it. Down 3 pawns. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, it was already resignable, but once the queen fell. Okay, Danya. Oh, 1 versus 2 pairing. Here we go, people. Our top scorers today. Naroditsky, who's just flown through this arena, was... I think he might have late started, and then he was in 8th or so. Then the next thing you know, he's in 1st, fighting back and forth with Nihal. And this one could decide it, or at least give us a preview of who will be taking this one home. Danya up just a couple points, but no fire. They both have 1 win in a row, so this is an important game because it sets them up for that fire, which on Lichess gives you an extra point in the arena. So whoever wins this will get 2 points, but more importantly, if they win the next game, they'll get an extra point. So this is a hugely, hugely important game. Oh, God. This protected passer. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Where'd it go? Queen b7. Oh, and c6 falls. Oh, God. Now you have 2 connected passers. And how do you get at this weakness? Can I play this and maybe just harass you? Okay, yeah, you get to push, bails you out. And then you just get to take one of the rooks. Because the 2 passers are so strong together. That's remarkable. Yeah, you're bonked. Completely gone. King, queen, mate. Beautiful from Nihal. Remarkable game. Okay. Somebody says Chicago's crumbling. Chicago's in 4th. What do you mean crumbling? Okay, double berserk game. Very important. As Danya doesn't have fire now. So if Nihal wins a game, it's going to skyrocket him into 1st. You gotta play fast. You gotta win. What is the answer here? Probably not trading queens, yeah. Queens on. Okay, passer. Defended by the knight, possibly by the bishop. If maybe this could happen. So well defended. Take. Maybe holdable for the knight just because it's such a confusing piece? No. That's funny. Yeah, he didn't even take back, but he doesn't need to. Take here in 3 versus 1. Winning for black. Okay, Danya, with the Berserk win, is now in the lead by 4 points. And I've got an eye on Nihal. Nihal has just won a game. And Nihal has just gone into first place. Okay. Yeah, back rank issues. If you play this, there's issues. Oh, man. So, okay, Danya, back in first. Up by 3. This fire win. Okay, Nihal just won a game too. And went back into first. So this is just back and forth every other game. That's remarkable. Who slips up first? Nihal up 1 point. Danya needs this game. White offers a draw. No, you can't take that. Now black offers the draw? No, but white declines. What? What? Oh, what? That's such a clip. That's such a clippable moment. Yeah, and then the guy saying LOL. He's like, "Bro, you want the draw? I'm getting a queen here." This guy says should have taken the draw. I think this one might be costing Danya several $100s. $500 top prize, $250 to second. Okay, Nihal did just lose a game, which opens the door for anybody sneaking ahead. 2 minutes. Just over 2 minutes left. This queen is trapped? Whoa! Danya picks up a win, so Danya back into first. Up by 3! Oh my god, so Nihal needs a Berserk win. You need more than just a regular win. Yeah, 3 points. I think Danya's got this one. We'll stick with Danya. I'll keep my eyes on the top. But that guy who came into chat said he thinks Danya's going to win. It's looking good. Yeah, a win here would completely secure it. But these clocks, 50 seconds on each side, it's not gonna end. I think this is gonna be a gentleman's draw. I think one side is gonna get to a point where they just offer a draw. Maybe if black is losing, white offers draw. And the draw. Okay, there it is. Okay, so Nihal's gonna lose this one. Danya will get back into a game, and Danya takes it home. Danya is gonna win this one, guys. Yeah, up a solid 5 points. There's no apparent way for Nihal to score 5 points. He's playing Chicago right now. At a non-Berserk game. Yeah, so Danya will take first. We'll see how the rest of the money slots go. Take a look at the first couple pages, and then we'll wrap it up. Call it a wrap. It's been a fun arena though. This was good stuff. Whoa. Yeah, it seemed problematic. And then they just draw. Yeah, just take another draw. Okay. All right, get a GG's in the chat. Get back over here. Yeah, show you guys the results. Get my ugly mug out of here. Yeah, Danya right at the top. Nihal behind him. Mutt Pro in third. Hey, Cookie says GG's. Yeah. All you guys that stuck around for this one, I appreciate you guys. This was certainly a solid event. 2 hours of bullet chess.